The crisis on the UK high street could see 100,000 shops empty within a decade, according to an independent review. The author of the report, Bill Grimsey, the former head of Wickes and Iceland, said retailers should no longer be relied upon to prop up town centres and that high streets need to be repopulated and refashioned with libraries and public spaces. Our business correspondent Sean Farrington reports from Stockton-on-Tees.
It's been a year that's seen some of our biggest retailers close hundreds of stores across the country. But should the high street forget about shopping? That's the conclusion made by Bill Grimsey, former chief executive of Wickes and Iceland, as he launches his second review into the future of our town centres, 5 years after his first.
We can't resurrect the high street as a retail destination. We shouldn't do that. Technology's moved on, consumers have moved on. We want different things from our shopping experience. What we need to do to make the high street successful in the future is reinvent it as a place for people to visit, to have fun and an experience and to congregate.
World Cup fever and the great weather we've had recently might have got us spending a bit more at the moment, but that's not something towns like Stockton-on-Tees can rely on in the long term. Now, despite Marks and Spencer's a new look closing here, they've actually implemented some of the suggestions made in this review to try and help boost smaller businesses.
Since the regeneration, the town looks amazing, and people are often surprised when they come to Stockton, who haven't been for a long time, of how nice the town is. There's a whole programme of events on all the time. The council is very supportive to businesses. There's always help available.
It's the buzz, it's the meeting people, it's the creating an experience to draw people in to the high street. People love community, people love the experience.
Last year across the UK, 4,000 shops opened on our high streets, but nearly 6,000 closed. This year, 22,000 retail jobs are either at risk or have already been lost. So are our towns and cities moving fast enough?
I suspect that they probably won't, because this needs joined up thinking at governmental and local governmental level. We need a minister of high streets. This needs to get serious focus at the very highest levels, because it's a huge employer and it's absolutely essential to our communities.
The 700-year-old market here in the centre of Stockton will have seen its fair share of change over the centuries. But the issue now of how big a role retail will have on our high streets may be its biggest challenge yet. Sean Farrington, BBC News.